There is so much conflicting advice out there. Should you play hard to get, be more open, or act differently? It can be overwhelming, really. But I'm here to cut through the noise and give you advice that actually works. And it's your girl again, Olivera, and you're welcome back to Chat with Olivera, where we get real about love, relationship, dating, and everything in between to help you build a strong and fulfilling relationship. And if that's what you're after, hit that subscribe button. Today, we're going to talk about relationship advice women learn too late. So grab your drink, sit back, and let's get into it. The number one relationship advice is stop making excuses for his actions. Let's be real. When a man gives you the bare minimum, it's easy to come up with excuses for him. He's too busy, he has commitment issues. But most of the time, the truth is simple. He's not putting in the effort because he's not interested enough. I have heard lots of ladies, including those close to me, give excuses for their men. Rejection, yes, can be painful. But holding on to confusion is worse. You don't need someone who makes you guess where you stand or come up with excuses in your head for your actions. A man who truly wants you will show up consistently and make his feelings clear. So remember this, ladies, rejection isn't the end of the road, but a redirection to someone even better. The number two is everyone has flaws. Look for efforts. Everyone has something that just cuts off. It may seem as a red flag, but look for efforts. Nobody is perfect, and any man you meet today will have some flaws. The key isn't finding someone without issues. Isn't about meeting someone without flaws. It's about finding someone who is aware of his shortcomings and working on them. I will never settle for a guy who says this. This is who I am. Deal with it. I once dated a guy who had a hard time admitting he was wrong. Instead of working on his flaws, making efforts to work on his flaws, he makes excuses for his actions and always felt that he was right. Listen, healthy relationship isn't about being flawless. It's about two people willing to grow together. The third one is lust fades, love takes time. That intense initial attraction can be exciting, but it can also cloud your judgment. A guy may shower you with affection and attention early on, but is often driven by lust, not love. That is why after a while, they start pulling away when you start getting emotionally attached. Now, this is the reason behind it. Their eyes are now open to the reality of what they feel. That initial feelings begins to fade, and they are left to understand what they truly feel, if it is lust or love. And if it is lust, their actions will tell by how they begin to treat you. True love, on the flip side, shows itself when life gets messy. When you're all stressed and tired or facing through challenges. A man who truly loves you will stick around during the good and the bad. So don't rush. Let the spark settle and see if his actions match his words over time. The number 4 advice you need to know is that consistency matters more than words. Consistency shows you who someone really is. It is a continual ways or actions of someone, whether good or bad. But in this case, we are talking about the good aspect of consistency. It isn't just about how he treats you. It's about how he handles responsibilities, how he handles his friendships, and life in general. If a man can't be consistent in the small things, how can you expect him to be reliable in the relationship? Now, here's my advice. Choose someone whose action match their words. Chemistry is great, but consistency, that's what builds trust and security. The number 5 is, does he make your life better? When dating someone, ask yourself these questions. Does this man bring peace into my life? Does he know how to calm me when I'm overwhelmed? Does he take responsibilities when he's wrong? Or does he create more stress or confusion? Being with someone who only brings you stress, sadness, and confusion will leave you frustrated. Passion is fun, but you see, peace, it is priceless. And a good man knows how to balance the fun with stability and reassurance. This number 6 is very important and something you need to know. Rejection isn't about you. If a man isn't interested, it's easy to feel like it's a reflection of your worth. No, it is not. And it will never be. Most times, it's really not about you. His lack of effort or attention doesn't define you. It's about him, not you. Instead of focusing on rejection, focus on someone who values you for who you are. And if you're waiting for closure, let me give you this one. He doesn't deserve a second of your time. Move on. The number 7 is, invest in yourself first. While you're waiting for the right partner, invest in yourself. Engage in activities that build your worth and value. Are you growing, improving, or showing up to be the best version of you? Focus on being the best version of yourself. I have seen women spend money on hair, fashion, and hesitate to invest in personal growth like seeking therapy, self-help, reading books, coaching, or even watching tutorials that will boost their knowledge. Inner beauty, the confidence, the growth, the knowledge is what keeps people around. What you have on the inside, the quality of your mind, the knowledge, is what makes you stand out and anyone drawn to you. Number 8, attraction can grow. Respect must be immediate. I have seen some women dismiss good men because the chemistry wasn't instant. But let me tell you, attraction can grow with time and connection. Respect, however, must be there from day one. Look for someone who values you, treats you well, and respects you as a person. That foundation is what carries the relationship further than just a spark could ever do. The number 9 is an advice you shouldn't dismiss. Stop waiting for closure. Here's the hard truth. Closure doesn't come from him. It comes from you. There's one of my past videos where I discussed about closure and how it's a scam. Closure is a scam actually. And if you want to know why, see the link in the description below. See, you don't need long explanation or apology to move on. Closure comes from you. Have this in mind. The best closure is realizing that his actions were a blessing in disguise. Keep your dignity, walk away, and focus on building the life that you deserve. And the final advice I have here for you is a good sense of humor goes a long way. Life is tough, and relationship will have their ups and downs. But having a man who can make you laugh, even in the hardest moments, is worth holding on to. You don't need a man who is too serious about life and everything else. A man who is always moody and every little thing upsets him. Laughter isn't just about fun, it's about resilience. It is what keeps couples connected during life challenges. Don't underestimate the power of humor in building a strong bond. At the end of the day, relationships are about finding someone who adds value to your life, not someone who you constantly have to fix, chase, or question. Focus on your own growth, know your worth, and settle for someone you deserve. So that's it, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop your comments below. I would really love to hear from you. It's still your girl Olivera. Until my next video, thanks for watching. Bye.